So this weekend I did a circle of control for my own life. I'd like to share it with you and then suggest that you do it yourself and see if it's helpful. One of the things that I love the best is the circle of control. And is that in your circle of control or is that out of your circle of control? Can you control that? Or do you need to just let that go? Some of the things that are in my circle of control was my attitude. My attitude is totally in my circle of control. The thoughts that I think, how I begin my day, how I stay or don't let my attitude go bad when something yucky happens at school or someone says something to you that could be a parent or it could be another teacher or a comment from somebody. It could be an email. Don't let, it's in my circle of control for me to keep my attitude a sunny attitude. Another thing that is in my control is my prayer life and my walk with God. I control all of that. I am in control of how much time I'm spending in prayer or how much time I'm reading the Bible or doing a devotion. I am in control with how much I'm watching TV. So my budget is totally in my circle of control. How much I spend, what my bills are, how I budget, all of that is in my control. And I'm the one who has a say in that. In 2 years, I would like to be retired, and I need to get my finances so that I can live on my retirement savings. When I sold my house, I decided I didn't want another house. I would like to be carefree and not committed to house and property. So I chose to rent. I have to now decide what house will I be able to afford and how small it needs to be. All my debt's paid off so that I can live on my retirement, which will be a fixed income. Another thing that I have control of is my physical environment. I decided, if my house is going to stay clean, my house is going to stay dirty. I do Airbnb my house. That allows me to help with the rent, but it also requires me to keep a clean house. And when I have an Airbnb guest, then my house is really clean. And then the week that I might not have an Airbnb guest, then I tend to let my housekeeping slide. Another thing that is in my circle of control is my physical health. As far as exercise and eating correctly, if I exercise and eat correctly, then my health will be better. I am totally in charge of how much I'm a couch potato or how much I'm walking, or no one is forcing junk food into my mouth. So it's all about how I deem what I should put in my body. And so that is totally in my circle of control. I couldn't control cancer. I can't control lung issues, but I can control what I do to my body, how I move my body, what I put in my body. That's totally me. That's in my circle of control, and nobody else has control of that except me. Something else in my control that I put in my circle was building relationships. It's totally up to me how much time I spend on friends or how much I spend on my family. Just making sure that I am keeping in touch and not losing touch with friends or with my family. That's totally mine, and I accept it. That's in my circle of control. What is not in my circle of control is their opinion of me, whether they want to be friends with me, how much time they spend with me, whether they choose to say yes or no. The other thing I don't have any control over is people's opinions about me. I can't control a parent who's upset at me. I don't have any control of that. I can't control co-workers, what they think about me. I can't control friends. None of that is within my circle of control. All I can do is accept what it is. I do not have any control over other people's actions. And that's really hard to admit sometimes, is I don't have control of that person. I can't control what they're thinking. I can't control what they're saying. I can't control their attitude towards me. I can only control my side of the situation. And that's hard for a lot of people, is knowing that you don't have any control. I'm widowed, so I didn't have any control over whether my husband left or not. He went to his heavenly home, and his body just gave out, and I had no control over that. What I do have control over is just me. I don't have any control over the situations that I find myself in sometimes. I can only control, well, me. And when the situations come up and challenges are given to you, how you react to them, that's what's in my control. The situations themselves, totally not in my control. And that's really hard. But think about what your circle of control is. Make your circle of control. List things in there that you have control of, and list things outside of it that you don't have control of. And it's pretty eye-opening if you think about how much you really do have control of your life. In situations that you can control, not situations you can't control, but your physical environment, your attitude, your physical health as far as what you're putting in it and how much moving your body, whether you get enough sleep, unless you're taking care of babies or something like that. But I understand life is different with a family. Like I said, I live by myself and don't have anyone to report to except myself. Yeah, it's eye-opening. It's very eye-opening. So ask yourself, is this in your control? Is it out of your control? And make your circle. I suggest it's such a powerful thing to do. I just found this so interesting and so very empowered over it that I thought I'm going to share this on my channel. Something else I don't have control of is my subscribers. How many people will watch this video? I have no control over that. My goal for my YouTube channel was to be here in video after I'm gone. I wanted, if I had family, or Lord forbid that God gives me grandchildren, or even my son, if he wants to watch the videos after I'm gone, I just want to be here and say, it's just like a living history of my life that I've started, and I'm just going to continue to do that. I would love people to join me and watch, but I can't control that.